right, good day, good people. It's your boy Mysteree. Welcome. It's We Talk Film, and guess what? It's our 4th birthday. Hey, who thought would have made it this far? Eh? Definitely not Danielle.
Definitely not.
But yeah, we thought we'll come together to obviously, we don't get together a lot of the time these days due to life and everything else like that. So we thought we'd get together and tell you guys what we're looking forward to this year and also the best things we've seen already. So I'm going to hand over to Kal to host proceedings.
Okay, welcome everybody. So let's start off with let's take a look back. Let's take a look back. First of all, Dani, one memory, whether it be good, bad, indifferent, of We Talk Film over the past 4 years.
Oh
my God, you didn't prep me for this.
Nope, I didn't. Go for it.
Probably the first time I sent a speculative email to someone saying, hey, I'm a film writer. Please, can I have access to your stuff? And they believed me and said yes. And then it all spiraled out of control. And now I can legitimately say to people, hey, I have a website. Hey, I'm a film critic. You should let me review your film. And they actually do. So that's pretty cool.
Lovely, wicked. What about you, Mike? What you got?
Well, let me see. Oh, so many. I think the screening of the Batman, I think, was a big kind of an epic night for me. I know you were there with me, Kal. That was quite a really special night to me. But actually, a memory from the last 4 years, actually, I'm going to say, was the John Wick movie night. I think that was a really again solid film. Solid crowd, the quiz, everything like that, it came together really well. So I think that is probably a really good memory for me. Movie like John Wick.
No problem. For me, I haven't been with you guys for 4 years, although it feels like it has been. I would probably say my first, actually, go to my first movie with you guys as a group, and I think that was when we went to see Joker. I think it was the first time all of us were actually together as a group, and that was just nice for me. That was just nice. But am I wrong? Am I wrong, Dan?
Dani wasn't there.
No, Dani was there.
No, not Joker.
Was it not Joker then? What movie was it? There was a movie when all of us were there and we've taken a picture together.
Ooh,
me,
was it,
Matt.
Was it Suicide Squad type? What's that?
Yes.
James Gunn.
That's it. There you go. Well, it couldn't have been that. It couldn't have been that great of a memory then, Calvin, could it? You can't even remember the movie. But it would have been. For me, it was when we all got together for the first time. It was just nice chilling with you guys and that. So that's my fond memory. Go on, Meeks, you're gonna say something.
I was gonna say Bullet Train, but no, Kal, you weren't there. That was me, Dani, and Matt.
I wasn't there.
That was awful.
Well, Bullet Train, love that.
No, not necessarily the film, although, yeah. But they booked it in 4DX, the thing with the moving scenes and it sprays water at you with his wind. It was so bad. I felt like I got whiplash.
Okay, no problem. All right, so here we are in 2024. We are now in what? Well, we might as well say we're pretty much in April now. So we're 4 months in. Dani, what is the worst movie you've seen in the first 4 months? And what is the best movie you've seen within the first 4 months?
Ooh.
Oh, Calvin, I really wish you'd prepared me for these questions.
There's no prepping for anything, guys. We're going straight in. What you got? Or just a movie that you want to let everybody know about from the first 4 months of the year.
I have a best. I just don't know if I have a worst.
All right, go for your best then. Go for your best.
Wait. Oh, no, I do know. I think the worst movie I've seen so far this year was Mysteree, which is hilarious because it was nominated for Best Picture. But it's rubbish. It's really Bradley, bad.
Is that with Bradley? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you've ever seen a more transparent, give me an Oscar movie. It's just not good. And made even worse is by the fact that it's a biopic where you learn absolutely nothing about the person it's about. Like, it's Yeah, it's not great. Not a fan.
So that's your worst one. What's your best one? What's your best one so far?
So my favourite film I've seen so far this year is All of Us Strangers, which I did actually see for the first time last year, but it came out in January and I went and saw it a second time. And I think it's a perfect film. Like, it is a perfect film. There's like a beautiful romance in it, but there's also like really serious discussions about like grief and loss and how the things that happened to you when you were a kid will like stay with you later in life. And it's one of those films, you know, when you watch a film and then when the credits roll, you just have to sit there for a while and stare and try and it's even worse if you're at home because you can see yourself in the TV and just sit there and stare into the void and try and pull yourself together. That's one of those films. Like it really gets you.
That movie, I think that's just been released on Disney Plus.
It's now to Disney Plus, yeah. So everyone can cry at home over it now.
Yeah, you know what? No, I actually haven't seen it, but now that you've said that, I feel wide awake for some reasons. I think a little later on tonight, I might actually give that a go. So, everybody, take on what Dani says and go and have a look. Mike,
it's a bit sexy, so make sure the kids are in bed. Just saying.
Oh, I'm definitely watching that tonight, people. All right.
I think I know what you're saying. Then
what you got? What's your worst? What's your worst for 2024?
Ooh, I haven't got a worst, but I've got a couple of disappointments, I guess.
Go for it.
A couple of things that I guess I was excited for and didn't kind of turn out how I was hoping. I mean, I got Lisa Frankenstein. I was really looking forward to that, and I really, really was disappointed. I thought it was very weak. What's the other one? There was another one I can't remember right now, but more recently, and this is going to be controversial, but I went to text you, Dani, but I didn't because I thought you were going to argue with me. But Poor Things.
You did message me. I did argue with you.
Oh yeah. Poor Things. Maybe I was just too excited for it or hyped for it, but I went in and honestly I didn't get the hype. I felt like I understood what they're trying to do, but I just didn't feel like, oh my God, I've seen that movie. It's like yeah. I was quite disappointed. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was expecting to be blown away, and I wasn't. And so I don't explain now, remembering it. Dani did obviously come back at me.
Yeah, I mean, I completely loved it, so I couldn't disagree with you.
I'm with you, Dan. I really enjoyed it. I didn't know much about it. I only really heard about it through the Oscar buzz for Emma Stone. So I was like, okay, let me give this a try, and I loved it. I thought it was really good.
And I thought I liked actually Mark Ruffalo and William Dafoe more than, again, the hype train of Emma Stone. I kind of felt like I liked their parts more. I felt they did more, in my opinion. So I enjoyed watching them more than Emma Stone. And yeah, I don't know. Well, again, not everything's for everyone. So
What's your best movie?
For me.
What's your best movie?
My best so far this year, I'm going to say, is Doom 2. Doom Part 2. Reason being, I really like the first one. Even though people say not a lot happened, and it's a lot of story and this, that, and the other. And I went in with high expectations, and it met my expectations and surpassed my expectations. And Dani can vouch for this. I walked out of the cinema and she didn't say anything. And I said, now that's what you call an effing movie, in my best Nick Cage impression. I said, now that's an effing movie. I was like, yeah, absolutely loved it. Saw it again with my son. Still same impression. And he actually said to me today, can you go and see it again? He wants to see it again. He's been trying to create sand traps in the house, like things he could jump out of. Like he does a sand walk across the carpet in the front room now. He's like, and he said to me this evening, he actually said to me that, he said, Daddy, you know how you are with the Matrix? He said, I think I found my Matrix. I think my mate says Dune 2.
Wow.
He said, I can't wait,
Okay.
can't wait for the third part. And I was actually quite shocked because I thought there's no like, he's a Star Wars buff, so I think there's no lightsabers and no, no, it's not very flashy, but he absolutely loves it. He talks to me about it when he pick him up from school, and about he's playing a game now at the moment, doing Spice Wars. So yeah, he's totally got in it, and he's 12, so I loved it. I didn't think everybody else would, but it does seem everybody else.
I completely loved it. Yeah, I think it is a genuine epic. Like, it's pretty rare to get something you can say wasn't epic anymore. Yeah, I think it's brilliant. It might be the film of the year. I know it's only March, but I think it will be.
Thanks, guys. For me, so my worst movie.
Oh,
what would have been my worst? What would have been my worst movie up until yesterday, but yesterday my worst movie now is actually Roadhouse. To be totally honest, Jake Gyllenhaal is he's I'm a massive fan of Jake and his sister Maggie Gyllenhaal. I'm a fan of both of them, and he played the role as well as he could, but the movie was 110% wounce. But before that, I would have said, and it hurts me to admit it, but my worst movie of the year is probably The Beekeeper with Jason Statham. I'm a massive Statham fan. I eat at the altar of Statham, but The Beekeeper was bad. It was bad. And it pains me to admit that because I am a Statham fanboy, but that was really bad.
I like The Beekeeper.
He has seen the light.
Well, no, I'm not saying I've seen the light. I'm still the fanboy. It was Dani. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. I'd say at the moment my favorite movie is Poor Things. That's because I haven't seen Dune 2 yet. And I'm sure if I see Dune 2, I'm sure that will change. I haven't seen it yet because I've been unwell and whatnot. So I'm actually planning to go and see it this week. So my favorite could change within the next few days. But at the moment, it is Poor Things. So going to go off script one last time. And this is really kind of for me. A couple of weeks ago, we had the Oscars. Dani, you got most of your predictions right, if not all of them. But this was the first year that I actually watched it all the way through because I always just see clips. So Dani, I know you're a person that is interested in the Oscars every year. What was your take on the Oscars? I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. Well, I'm surprised I did. What was your take on it? And compared to other years, was it better, worse? What did you think of it?
I mean, I actually didn't watch it. I was at work, so I was watching like a live results tracker thing, but I didn't see the ceremony. Okay. But I will say that it was really noticeable this year how many of the nominees were big box office hits. Yeah. And I think that really helps in making people actually invested in wanting to watch it and see who the winners are. And I think they were all decent films apart from Maestro. So it's not just like a money grab of, we'll nominate the biggest selling movies. But I think that does help.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so as I said, we're in April now, and so we've got a good how many months we've got left? I can't do it. 8 months left of the year, or we're pretty much in April. What we're looking forward to, Dani? Let's do it. What are you most looking forward to for the rest of the year? And also, what do you think? Because it could be two different things. What do you think the best movie of this year will be?
Ooh, so I've got two films that of everything I'm super looking forward to, and they're both out in November. Bear in mind, I say this as a very serious film buff. My most anticipated film of the year is Paddington 3. Paddington 3, Paddington in Peru. It's out on the 8th of November. Like I'm not wrong. Paddington 2 might be the best sequel that has been made to a film in decades. Like, it's a perfect film. So I'm actually super excited to see the third one. Although they have recast Sally Phillips. Is that her name? So yeah, that'd be a bit weird. But and then my other one, another sequel, Gladiator 2, also out in November. I will preface this. I actually don't have faith that it's going to be amazing. Like, I think Ridley Scott has been on a downward slide for a while now. But it's starring Paul Mescal and Pedro Pascal, who are like the names of the moment. And yes, I want to see them in skirts fighting as gladiators. Like, I'm excited for that.
No problem. And what do you think will end up being the best? Sorry, go on.
Is it Denzel in that as well?
Yes, he is, yeah.
Yeah.
See,
I was less excited about seeing him as a skirt. Like, he's a very respectable actor.
I'm with you, Dani. Was like Gladiator 2. Did anybody ever say we needed a second Gladiator?
No, we don't. We don't need it. We don't.
So
Absolutely not.
I'm just thinking like, oh my God, it's like, why? But it's good quality actors, and it's like, obviously he's back, so it's like, what's going to happen? I'm very, very unsure about Gladiator 2.
I'm curious to watch it. I want to see it really strictly out of curiosity, because a second Gladiator is definitely not needed, but to get those big names in it, it must be something. So I'm curious to watch it. Definitely. So, Dani, what do you think the best movie of the year will be?
Yeah, so I think there's probably a bit of a face-off there. I think Dune 2 is pretty much going to be up there, and then I think Joker 2 was going to be the competition, really. We'll have to see how that lands. I didn't expect to like the first one, and it turned out to be great. So I'm hopeful for the second one. We'll see. And I think it's going to be a big box office smash, pretty much no matter if it's good or not. So I'm sure it'll be good.
No probs. Mysteree, what you got? What are you looking forward to this year, for the rest of the year? And what do you think will be the box office movie, the best movie of the year?
All right, what am I looking forward to most for the rest of the year? Beverly Hills Cop. No, I'm joking.
Oh, hell no. You know what? Here's the thing. You see Beverly Hills Cop, I want to watch that just so that I can review it, because I already know I am going to be horrible about this movie. It's going to be a Coming to America 2. It's going to be as bad as that. And I can't wait, because I want to curse. So I continue, Mr.
I swear you're going to get slapped one day.
Most probably, but you know what? I still won't take back anything I said.
To the
Oscars. I know. So, Mysteree, go for it, mate.
Okay. Joker 2. My problem with Joker is, again, when you've got a star and a director who say that we will not categorically do a sequel to this movie, it's a one and done, and we don't care how much money they offer us, we are not doing another sequel to this movie, and then they then do a sequel to the movie, it's like, okay. And obviously it's going to be a musical. I'm not necessarily the biggest Gaga fan either in terms of the Harley Quinn role. So, again, I really love the first one. I don't see why they do the second one. Again, curiosity. So, definitely not Joker, but I think probably I'll say Deadpool and Wolverine. Why? Ryan Reynolds doesn't disappoint often. Always entertaining, I think. And I think there's a lot riding on it in terms of what's happened with Marvel recently, where they can't beg a hit. As in everything they've dropped recently, whether it be on the Disney side with Little Mermaid or anything like that, they haven't actually had a successful film like the good old days they had in the MCU. And obviously it's the first introduction, obviously, of Deadpool into that arena. And I think he's going to be looking to make a mark. It's going to be something different, but it's R-rated still. So I think, and obviously Hugh Jackman back again as Wolverine. Again, another one who said, I'm done. But, mate dragged him out of retirement. So I am hopeful for Wolverine and Deadpool. I'm looking forward to it. If nothing, I'm not in terms of Oscar buzz, in terms of, is it going to be a fun movie? And I'm hoping that chemistry works with those two and it actually lifts Marvel back kind of out of this little rut that they're in at the moment that they can't seem to escape. Yes, I think Deadpool and Wolverine, I think, for me.
And best movie of the year?
I'm going to say I'm sticking with Dune 2. I'm open to a surprise. I'm not like saying, it has to be that. So something else comes out that blows me away. I love it, but at the moment, I'll be very surprised because he said it's been a very, very long time. I've seen movies that I like, but it's a very long time I walked out of a movie and felt like I've just had the experience. It's like I've like had it all. As you said, the epic, and it's like every point hit for me. So yeah, I'm gonna say Dune 2. I'll be very surprised if anything else surpasses that for me.
Cool.
Sorry, just to clarify, I'm not talking about box office. I don't care if something else outsells it. I'm not talking about box office. I mean, just in terms of quality of the film, yeah. Sorry, go on.
So for me, there's two main ones I'm looking forward to, but I'm just going to go I'm just going to give a quick mention to Deadpool. I am looking forward to that just because I love the first two. I like Ryan Reynolds, but I don't give a damn about Marvel anymore. I don't care about Marvel anymore. So if it's good, I'm glad for the movie, but Marvel, I don't give two hoots about Marvel anymore. Dani, I know you're not the biggest comic book Marvel thing, and I'm coming.
Yeah.
Oh, am I wrong?
I'm a massive
just
Marvel
like
fangirl,
DC.
yeah.
Just don't like DC.
Oh, the DC you don't like?
DC,
Yeah.
DC.
It's a series of rubbish films.
Oh, Dani. Oh,
Dani boycotts DC films. I mean, the only one she saw was Suicide Squad because obviously Gunner and had Taiki Waititi in it as well. Like other than that, you don't see these.
I saw. I liked Birds of Prey. That was good.
Yes, actually, yeah, you did actually.
That was bad. Well, you know what, Dani, I'm not gonna lie to you. At the moment, I'm on a bit of a downer when it comes to DC anyway, and I've got I'm about to do a video this week where I'm going to be cursing left, right, and centre. So I'm sure you'll enjoy that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Deadpool. But I must say, my two favourite, the ones I'm looking forward to the most are is it Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes?
Mm-hmm.
I love the first three. I love the original. I love the original one. And then a couple of the sequels. I did not like the Tim Burton remake. Hated that. But the last three that they did, really enjoyed that. So I'm looking forward to this one. So really looking forward to that. And Joker. And coming on what you were saying about Lady Gaga, I am actually excited about Lady Gaga. I think for some reason, she's going to smash the role. I weren't too sure whether they should go for this whole musical thing, but you know, in Joaquin, I trust because he's quite picky with his roles, you know, and Gaga, her acting has been okay. And you know what? I've got actually a lot of faith in this movie. I've got a lot of faith in Gaga. So I actually think she's going to do really well. I think this movie is going to be tremendous. And that's the one that I'm looking forward to the most. So I'd say Joker, whatever it's called, Foiler Do or whatever, and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. They're the two that I'm really looking forward to. And I'm probably going to say, just because of all the buzz that I've heard and everything, probably going to say Dune 2 is probably going to be the best of the year. But again, I'm going to catch that this week. So I could come out of that and be like, you guys are absolutely shit. But from what I've heard, I absolutely love... Me and Matt went to see the first one when it came out, and I watched it, and it was a bit of an Interstellar for me, because the first time I watched Interstellar, I was like, what the hell is this? And it was the same thing with the first time I watched Dune. I was like, it looked great, but what the hell is going on here? And then my second watch of Interstellar and my second watch of Dune, when I properly sat down, I was like, yeah, movie's amazing. And Interstellar's gone on to be one of my most favourite movies, and so is Dune. So I'm expecting excellence from Dune 2 when I see it. So, and I know, Dani, you appreciate the Interstellar. I think you liked it straight away, and I think I was kind of pooing on Interstellar initially, and then I've come around to your thinking. So, yeah. But
I'm a big fan of a sci-fi with some brains behind it, I guess. Like, yeah, it's clever stuff.
I mean, my brains weren't there straight away, Dani. I'm not going to lie. It took a good little while for them to kick in. But when they kicked in, yeah, I definitely saw where you were going. But yeah, so that's mine. So just to kind of round this up, guys, what are we looking forward to in regards to the website, the channel? What we've got, what have we got looking forward to this year? I'll start with you first, Mysteree. What can everybody expect from We Talk Film for this fourth year?
Okay, for the fourth year, well, I've got a couple of things I'm cooking. cooking up, which I can't really reveal right now because they're still at the planning stages. And that's the
Very
trick because
mysterious.
yeah, that's mystery. It's in the name. And also, hopefully, meet up a couple more times with the whole crew. Shout out to, I said, Matt, Marianne, and Latoya. Hopefully, we get all 6 of us on one of these calls next time. Be a bit more rowdy, but yeah, we'll be all right. But yeah.
Dani, at the moment, you are on this film tirade at the moment, all these different films that you're watching. Tell us anything good that you want us to be looking out for coming up soon. Any advice? Go for it.
I'm not sure if tirade's the right term, but yeah, I've been reviewing BFI Flare Festival, which is specifically an LGBT film festival. And 2 days ago, I saw Love Lies Bleeding, which has got a lot of buzz around it. It's Kristen Stewart's new film, where she like falls in love with this bodybuilder, and then they get into like all sorts of like bloody, thrillery hijinks. It's bonkers, and I really liked it, and I think people are gonna have a lot to say about it. But other than that, I read this thing that Edgar Wright, the director Edgar Wright, last year he set himself a project where he said he wanted to watch 365 films in the year, like one a day. So I am also trying to do that this year.
Yeah, you mentioned that you were going to try. Yeah, how are you getting on with that?
I'm falling behind already, but it's quite fun because it's obviously a mixture of things I've seen before and then things I never found time for before. So I'm looking forward to getting to the end of the year and digging through them and seeing what my like surprise hidden gems were.
Oh, wicked. Oh, that's great. And for me, I need to get to the cinema a bit more. I've got to step up my content for the channel as well. I've been slipping, apologies people, and get myself back on point for year 4. And yeah, hopefully we'll just be getting bigger and better. And obviously, again, shout out to all our other members, Matt Black, Latoya, and Marianne. Thanks for the support from you guys as well. So yeah, guys, make sure you stick with us through the next year and years to come. Continue to enjoy our content. Obviously, we're the best out there as always. And that's it. That's it from me. Dani, anything else from you?
How could I possibly top that, Calvin? Like, honestly, the ultimate showman. I'm just happy to be in the room, you know.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Thanks, guys. See you later.
Good night.